you should be good to go. All right? And in this case, the templates is where all the templates are located. All right? Which is outside of the library. So if I come back here to Revit, go back here, click on this, click on C, program data. And you see program data? Fine. Do it this way then. Take one of these. All right, first off, whatever you do in this class or in future classes until they fix the bugs, don't use the construction template. All right? Trust me, it will cause you all kinds of issues and trouble. Mainly, it doesn't do levels well. First floor, second floor levels. First floor is fine. Once you get second floor, everything's invisible, can't see it. Third floor or fourth floor, anything above it, won't be able to see it. So do not use the construction template. So let's pick the commercial one here. And I'm just going to copy it here. Copy, paste it. So here's my construction template. I'll just go to the desktop. New, browse, desktop, commercial. There we go. All right. Once you do not create a new template, folks, you want to create a new project. Once you click on that, hit OK. It's going to go through and it's going to set up everything dealing with the commercial building. Plain and simple. You've got doors loaded that deal with commercial construction. You've got walls loaded dealing with commercial construction. And over here, this is the startup screen. You'll notice it goes through, it's a lot like AutoCAD because Autodesk bought Revit several years ago and made it look like AutoCAD did. Okay? But walls are here. You'll notice as you click on stuff, structure, systems, everything changes here. Okay? Your ribbon pretty much changes to depend on what you're looking for. All right? The architecture, where you will spend 80% of your time. Okay? Walls are here, doors are here, windows here, components, everything inside. All right? And like AutoCAD, if you just hold your mouse there, it opens up a window and lets you see how to do it. All right? When you click on things like a wall, this is your properties menu. It tells you what's coming up. So now, the reason people in architecture, design, construction like Revit is you're actually going to be picking a wall type specific to the building. And there are certain applications out there that allow you to extract the square footage of drywall on it, or the sheathing on the outside, or the siding on the outside. All right? So everything is specific. Your knowledge of construction will help. If you do not have a knowledge of construction yet, you will get there. All right? The walls are broken down into a couple of areas. First off, at the top, you have exterior walls. It is exactly the way it sounds. It is used in a wall that is used on an exterior of the building. Period. Do not use an exterior wall for an inside wall. Next thing, you have foundation walls. We are not dealing with foundation walls in here. But if we had foundation for the project, you would use a foundation wall. The next one are generic. And these are the ones that architects love to use because they have no concept of how to build things. And it's only got 2 lines. Okay? And that's what they want. They want a 2-line wall so they can dimension to it. Alright? If we get into the exterior wall here, brick on metal stud, let's just click on that real quick and hit edit type. Because I want you to see stuff. Okay? The preview there. Pink hatch is brick. Next to it, believe it or not, is an airspace. That big white space in the middle. Then you got the yellow, which is exterior sheathing. Then you got another white space, which is the studs. Then you got the brownish layer on the inside, which is your drywall. Okay? Exactly how it's supposed to be built. And every single wall is this way, except if you're going generic. If you go generic, there we go, edit, you got just that space. That is it. 2 lines will create your wall. Okay? So, make sure you're picking the right wall type. And in this class, I don't want to see any generic stuff. At least for your project. Okay? Plain and simple. Last but not least, you get interior walls. Anything on the inside of the structure will be an interior wall. It's got drywall on both sides. Okay? And if you look at them, you've got a 1 hour, you've got a 2 hour. What's the difference? Well, the amount of drywall on each side. 1 hour wall, single layer, 5/8 on each side. 2 hour wall, double layer of 5/8 on each side. Okay? And you can pretty much see the difference there. The little bitty guy has, 4 or 2 lines of drywall there. Last, commercial building, they love curtain walls. And curtain wall, all it really is a glass wall with framing. Okay? Whether it be a storefront, curtain, or exterior glazing, doesn't matter. All right? It's just a big glass wall. All right? And those are the commercial stuff. If we would have loaded residential, they don't use curtain walls in residential that often. So they are not loaded in that file or that template. Okay? So lots of things that you have to select from. And you should start to use all of your knowledge of construction when creating your project. Okay? And hopefully this can help you in later classes. Structures, because you can come up here to structural systems and do beams and columns and do all kinds of fun stuff. Okay? All right. Go back to the architecture here. Now, why would I make you draw something in AutoCAD? All right, for the final project. Well, A, to see what you can do, and B, to help you in this. Okay? Because a lot of construction companies right now are taking the AutoCAD stuff from architects and modeling the buildings. And believe it or not, about 80% or only 20% are using Revit as far as architects are concerned. Construction companies, on the other hand, it's right at 90–95% are using it. All right? So your knowledge of it will be helpful in your construction management. These guys, these are elevation tags. Do not erase them or delete them. Not that we can't get them back, but they have nice specific names to them, like north, south, east, and west. Okay? This will generate your elevations automatically. So you do not have to generate your elevations. Alright? Alright. What else? These guys are movable. The properties is here. This is your project browser. It deals with everything in the file here. You'll notice it's broken down. Floor plans. You can actually think of them as like sheets of paper. Okay? Plain and simple. If we come down here, we got elevations somewhere. Where'd they go? There they are. There's the elevations for these guys, north, south, east, and west. We click on it. I've actually changed the page into a sheet now. Okay? Let's get this over here and move this over here as well. Down below. There we go. So that we get them back. You'll notice level lines. Doesn't really matter. The roof here. Everything is changeable. Because it was modeled, actually they hired 18 different architects when they first created Revit to consult on how to draw. So this is modeled after the way architects like to do things. And they love to put stuff down randomly and then change their mind. All right? So if you're looking at this, I can take this and I can just type in 36 and it moves it up to 36 feet. All right?